Tailgating at Lambeau? A summertime family picnic? Maybe just stocking the fridge? Sounds like a visit to your local liquor store, grocery store, or convenience store is in order. As you stand looking over the hundreds of beer choices, it's hard not to wonder, how did your beer get here? Meet Nate, known as Big Country to his colleagues and customers in recognition of his 2 tours of duty in Afghanistan as a proud member of the Wisconsin Army National Guard. Big Country drives the back roads of Wisconsin, delivering beer for Frank distributors to small stores in rural Iowa and Grant counties. His customers live in the tiny towns of Cobb, Rouy, Livingston, and Montfort. Big Country's truck is loaded with cases and kegs from large national brewers, but also hitching a ride to those distant rural locations is beer from Wisconsin's beloved craft brewers, beer those rural customers might never have the opportunity to experience. Meanwhile, a typical day for Andy, who works for Wisconsin Distributors, starts with a quick check of the shelves at Kopp's grocery store in Monona. Andy is responsible for keeping the store's shelves stocked with his company's brands. Besides actually placing the beer on the store's shelves, Andy does on-site inventory, updates signage, removes damaged or outdated products, and assesses the store's needs for the upcoming week. Andy regularly visits a number of area grocery stores during a week, completing these tasks one store at a time.
When we order twice a week, we can make it a lot more manageable on the retailer for holding their back stock and not having a ridiculous amount of inventory. Because, obviously if I'm going to make a delivery on Tuesday that has to last them until next Monday, that's a big gap for me to worry about. And also the store doesn't want to have to fill in all their beer on Tuesday when they're not going to sell it till Friday.
Wisconsin has a long and proud history of family-owned beer distributors that provide a vehicle to market multinational beer brands to startup craft brewers from across Wisconsin. In fact, the craft beer market is growing faster and faster every year here in Wisconsin, and that's a good thing, according to Mike Frank, owner of Frank Distributors in Middleton.
The craft segment is what's growing, and the greatest story here in Wisconsin is what local Wisconsin crafts are doing. They're growing even at a greater clip than craft in general.
Most Wisconsin beer drinkers buy their beer in what is called off-premise. The primary off-premise locations include convenience stores, grocery stores, and liquor stores. Which brings us back to Nate, or rather, Big Country. The law requires that beer distributors sell and deliver beer to every licensed retailer in their territory. So every retailer in Wisconsin gets their beer, no matter how small or how remote. Big Country wheels in 3 loads for the Windmill Mart in Montfort and checks in with the store's owners. He loads the coolers, removes empty boxes, rotates the beer, and updates all the displays. While Big Country puts his truck into gear, a team of 4 from Wisconsin Distributors is hard at work in Sun Prairie at the largest Woodman's grocery store in the state, unloading beer, stocking the liquor store, and coordinating displays with the liquor store's manager.
24-pack or larger, you will get a free lime-rita, strawberry-rita, apple-rita, mango-rita, or raspberry-rita, valid from 9/7 to 9/27. So I will send you 5 cases of each one, and we can build a display at the front of the store.
While Ashley works with the store manager, Carrie loads a display. Moose adds product in the front of the store, and Sean unloads pallets of beer on the delivery dock for delivery into the liquor store.
Come with me now. Come with me now. Come with me now. I'm gonna take you down. Come with me now.
Big Country is tooling down Highway 18. Today it will take him the entire 12-hour shift to travel everywhere. to each and every customer on his rural delivery route. Tomorrow, he'll do it all over again on a different rural route. He typically travels 300 miles a week delivering beer. And next week, he'll be right back in Montfort, visiting the Windmill Mart and tending to his duties. From tiny convenience stores in rural Wisconsin to specialty liquor stores and huge grocery stores in metro areas, Wisconsin's beer distributors handle it all. None of this is possible without the teams of hard-working men and women who toil behind the scenes back at the warehouse. While trucks are being loaded and product is being inventoried, Dave is quietly tucked into his office, using high-tech software to plan out shelf space for every customer. His goal? Maximize the choices for consumers. This is just one example of what makes Wisconsin's beer distributors so valuable. Down the hall, the $1 million high-tech sign shop runs nonstop, using the latest technology to crank out banners, posters, and promotional items for stores, taverns, restaurants, and communities all over the region. Dan is the sign department manager at Wisconsin Distributors, and he manages yet another service beer distributors provide: customized signage to help sell the products in businesses and promote events for communities all over southern Wisconsin.
We're helping merchandise beer, and that's a lot of fun. It's a fun product, so there's some creativity, and we're also making sure that the breweries, their creativity continues on as uniform throughout the market as well.
It takes a team of dedicated employees operating at many levels to deliver and manage the business of beer here in Wisconsin. But that's not all. Wisconsin's beer distributors provide a cost-effective path to market for any brewer and efficient delivery and service to all licensed retailers. And they do more than buy, store, sell, and deliver your beer. Wisconsin's distributors are also small business owners, civic leaders, parents, and philanthropists who are active in their communities. So the next time you see a beer guy or gal putting together a display at your liquor store or driving down the road toward your local grocery store, now you know. That's how your beer got here.